everybody. Hi, it's Becky from PowerToolsWithThread.com. That's my blog. I got a lot of new subscribers to my blog lately. Thank you very much. I don't post on there a whole bunch, not as much as I used to. I used to try to do it like once a week. You know, then video came along and it's so much easier to chit chat with you guys. I'll put something on there. I try at least once a month. Guys, I have been blogging since 2015. So if you go to PowerToolsWithThread.com, there's stuff back there, sewing days, beginner quilting days, all kinds of stuff. I try to put a lot of stuff out there. Anyway, just got back from the coast. We were there for a nice long weekend, and my quilting buddy Lisa and her husband Mike came with us, and we stayed down there. The boys went fishing on Friday and Saturday, and my husband is right now horizontal. He's like dead to the world. I think yesterday they were out for a good 8 hours. It was a long day for them, and just absolutely gorgeous weather. You know, what do they call them? A Chamber of Commerce day. Very low wind and beautiful weather, and so they really enjoyed that. They had a good time, and they caught a bunch of fish. No, yes, they caught a bunch of fish. They only kept 4. They had a good time. Friday, Lisa and I had a little stay home sewing day, and she used my embroidery machine down there. I have a really old Baby Lock Elegante too, and she used that to make a composition notebook cover like the one I had made in my tutorial. She made one of these with some real cute little owl fabric. It was real nice. You know, it was a first practice one for her. And then on Saturday we went to Port Lavaca to Before It's a Quilt, and I did a little shopping there, and so did she. We had a really good time. It was very nice. I decided last week I was gonna go ahead and quilt up. This is the sea glass pattern from Via Rosa Designs, and it's actually, if you go to Via Rosa Designs, it's called Panama City, but it was sea glass for the shop hop that I was on from Before It's a Quilt. And I asked Lisa what she thought I ought to use as a quilting pattern, and she's like, maybe seahorses or an octopus or something. And so I went looking at Urban Elements and found this and picked it up. Look at that. Isn't that awesome? I love this pattern. It's got all the elements. There's an octopus, a turtle, a crab, and a seahorse, and a starfish. So that's just awesome. I think it's going to look great. I'm really excited about getting that done. So I have the backing just kind of placed on the long arm here. Let me show you. It's just placed. It's not, you know, it's not actually hooked on there. I've got to put it on with the snappers. I plan on getting that quilted up this week, and I'll get it done. Last video I had shown y'all how I had organized my paper printed patterns and whatnot. And I told you I wanted to make this Home of the Brave Quilt of Valor. I actually went to Scrappy Quilter, and it was awesome. I haven't been there since COVID came out in March. But this is the pattern here. It is from a Fawns and Porters from back in, oh gosh, let's see, July, August 2016. So I went looking for some fabric for it, and when I was at Scrappy Quilter, that's my local quilt shop in Schertz, Texas. When I was there, they, you know, most fabrics are gone because everybody was buying them up for masks and whatnot. But I wanted to do it all in batiks, and they did not have a blue batik that worked. So I picked up this red batik. I got this, and then I picked up this blue fabric, and it's got lighter blue and some black in it. And I think, you know, I mean, it's only going to be like a stripe, right? So that might work. And then they had a white on white. And let me see if I can get up here where you can see this. It's the little swirlies. White on white little swirlies. I'll hold real still. If you can't see it, I'm sorry. I just wasn't really, I'm not sure. So when we went to Port Lavaca on Saturday to Before It's a Quilt to go see Jean, I got more red, white, and blue fabric. Yeah, I know. Y'all, I like my patriotic stuff. It will not go to waste, believe me. So I picked up, I shouldn't rattle the bag in a video, I apologize. I picked up these tone on tone, red and blue. I really like these. I think that they'll go well. She did not have the white on white in the same pattern, but she had stars on white. Can you see this? So, give me your opinion. Do we use the batik and the blue print, or do we use the tone on tone and white stars? I'm kind of leaning toward this one. Oh, I had told y'all a couple weeks ago that Moda chose my block to be in their summer quilt along. So excited about that. This is my block. This is what, and it's going to be on point, I think. I think this is what it's going to be. And I think this is a free sew along. You just have to use your own fabrics, and right beforehand they're going to release the fabrics for the quilt along. And I received my sampler fabrics for this, and there was a baby blue, like a light blue with tiny little ladybugs. And there's a medium blue with light blue dots. There is a red with tiny floral. And then I got solids of red, white, blue, and baby blue. I have to use these fabrics to make, I'm going to make several iterations of this block right here. I've blogged it already, and I will do a video of making the blocks so you guys can see how it's done as well and how they're put together and everything. We're almost the middle of June now, so I need to read my email and see when I've got to get these done by. That'd be cute. That'd be a lot of fun to get these done. So it's just a huge honor to me that Moda, who is the largest distributor of pre-cut fabrics in the world, chose my block to go into their quilt along. That's awesome. I'm just so excited about that. I've been talking a bunch about getting ready for the quilt along Warmest Wishes. So Warmest Wishes is an applique quilt from Urban Elements, and it's got a cute little flamingo wearing his winter socks and his little hat, and he's getting ready for Christmas. A lot of you have already bought this pattern. Some of you just have the pattern. Some of you you also purchased it with the laser cut applique pieces. In our Facebook group, I'm hearing lots of chatter about it and whatnot too. I was gonna go ahead and do a scan and cut tutorial to get ready to do this for those of you that do not have the laser cut applique pieces. Maybe you just bought the pattern, which is fine because I'm gonna make both, so it's no big deal. I wanted to go ahead and do a tutorial on just cutting fabric. So a real good way to practice getting ready to use the scan and cut to cut fabrics is to use a coloring book. And I don't have a coloring book. I'm gonna go get one and play with it too. But I have an applique quilt pattern called Forest Friends. And I would try to say the name of the designer. I want to say it's Pamela is the way it looks. Panamala. I can't. There's the designer right there. I cannot say it, y'all. I've tried. I've been here all afternoon trying to say it, and I can't, so we'll just let it go. So I've been doing Forest Friends. Well, in Forest Friends you get, it's almost like coloring book pages, and I wanted to play around with the owl. So the owl looks like this. There's what he's supposed to look like when it's all said and done, and on the back of the page you get all of the individual pieces. So I'm going to do a video probably tomorrow or the next day on how to create cut files out of a coloring book page. So you can do this with on any, if you go to Google Images, and they have a category called coloring book pages, and you could type in like owl coloring book page, and all these designs will come up. This is what I'm going to do my little design on, and I did a test tonight. I'll tell you what, it turned out great, and it was so easy to cut out the fabrics and everything. I've already got my fabrics that I'm going to use. They're already backed with heat and bond, and I did a little test. I was just gonna, just iron them down. Didn't he come out cute? Look how cute he is. He's just ironed down, but I thought, no, I'm gonna go ahead and stitch him down with Simply Applique in case I decide I wanna use this block. This is what he turned out looking like. And all of these pieces were cut with the Scan and Cut in less than 2 minutes. You guys that like to make applique quilts, or maybe you've always wanted to make an applique quilt and you look at all the work involved. I mean, if you're looking at this pattern in the store and you see all these little animals and you're like, oh no, I don't think I want to do that. Look at all the work. It makes it so simple, you guys, to just cut it all out on the Scan and Cut. You just scan in the page, clean up the mat, and I'll show you how to do that. It's so simple. That'll be probably my next video. He just turned out real cute. I was real pleased with it. I got some more stabilizer. This is medium weight no-show mesh. Real good for t-shirts. I also ordered some Solvy, Ultra Solvy, because I'm going to do a video on how to make patches. Designs by Juju is about to put out a couple of sets of patches, frames, and when Julie does that, then I will do a tutorial on how to make patches. I'm all ready for that. I had made another Urban Elements wall hanging, applique wall hanging, and this is just ironed on. And this is a little growth chart that she has. Let me step back so you can see it. See that? Isn't that precious? That's just darling. So I got everything all appliqued on, and I needed to do some quilting around it, and I was just playing with the Brother Luminaire and doing the stippling in it. I have never done that, and so I just wanted to play with it and see how it would turn out. And yes, I used my snap hoop, my monster snap hoop. These things, if you guys are going to do edge-to-edge quilting or any kind of all-over quilting on a quilt in the embroidery machine, you're going to want one of these. I know they're expensive. They're worth every penny. Every penny. Because I've done it both ways. Just do yourself a favor. Get one. They're on sale right now, I think. I put a link on our Facebook page. They are on sale. The Designs and Machine Embroidery site has them on sale. So I'll put a link below this video to them too. It's been a long day. Got up at 6:30. Packed up, came home, unpacked. Whew, it's exhausting. So, but anyway, I hope you guys are doing well. I hope you're staying sane. I hope you're staying safe. And if you are interested in joining our Facebook group, we'd love to have you. We're at almost 2,000 members. And that's just wonderful. And people just post all kinds of stuff on there about what they're working on, whether it's embroidery or quilting, or maybe they did a little in the hoop project, or they've sewn something. We're just kind of all big stitchers and put our stuff on there. Very supportive and a lot of fun. So, all right, you guys, we'll talk to you soon. Go sew something. Bye.